with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's 3-0 versus 2-1.
Say money, you gonna start saying shit with your chest. You ain't in school right now. You got time to be talking like your children. Damn son voice deeper than yours. I'm in here with that shit. You hear that shit?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And not much to speak of. Call it
first thing he did is come out in what he came out in, Smart. These niggas here.
Typically, we think
it's one thing to do it, but it's, when you ain't got no skill.
But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Well, he just did like see, he breaking the rule already. He running the same. It ain't the same play, but it's the same formation.
Extra tight ends, extra beat.
I say that it ain't the same play, but it's the same formation. He tried to throw
on the perimeter.
He just tried to run an RPO out there. It's 3rd and 13 right now.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Oh, we doing that?
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no.
Punt the ball,
it was caught out of
bounds. You don't have to punt it.
So this is just an incompletion here.
You got to punt it.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin.
See, he don't have no skill. He just want to run the ball. And he can't run it back down, so he can't pass the ball.
Last week as he gets this one
away. What is that?
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
He did me like that too,
So from the 39.
Well, nah. He was saying some good shit for Winston.
Here's the man who's led the league in rushing twice in 3 seasons, Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a
try to send me a DB. I'm like, bro, I got the Cowboy. These niggas got DBs. What are you trying to send me a replacement for? I just think they just
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. On 2nd down, Elliott. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30.
Man, that armbar is the most cheatest.
Run by Ezekiel Elliott.
That shit cheating, bro. I just knew I was going to throw him to the ground, because that shit works so good.
In college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking.
If they didn't re-sign Ezekiel, I was going to trade
down defenses
for the highest bid.
Exact type of runs.
Tony Pollard.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott got his man there, complete to Gallup, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Here we go, 47. Go, get out there. Left out defense. Here we go, 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, his 1st touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
You be quiet. Goddamn breeze.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Get your ass out of here.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
What? Oh, give me the fucking linebacker.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's get that.
Darnold from the gun. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here he go with the same fucking shit.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
Oh,
I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to go for a big play
damn it.
field. That's caught inside
I thought he was going to be sacked by him.
It's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
Oh, he should have been sacked. Oh, dude.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. 3rd down here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, team 6. Motion.
Now it's Darnold.
Oh!
He is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Damn.
Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. That was an example. Excellent defense there. They stuffed them. So now it brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
Are you kidding me?
Nothing out of the completion there, and it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and you worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
4th and 1. 48-yard line.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
56. 47. 47.
Prescott to throw on 4th. This to Jarwin. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Prescott. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. Yeah, he will go
so busy trying to double Amari Cooper.
Yard line. Give him
so
10
busy
there.
man
First down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. First down, Prescott. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Check, 47. I got him. Hey, kill. 47.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
47.
Now Prescott.
Damn, he kicked it.
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked picked off by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. To throw is Darnold. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Right there, 56. Cut. Hey, kill.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. It's caught, Cooper. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
Let's go.
Just not going to let you.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking
and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw.
I see he's going to keep trying to throw that little route.
As that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Zeke ain't even begin to really. What's the matter? Double goose close. I gotta do some goddamn audibles on that shit, man. I'm stuck.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff
what
spent the
is
entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Get out there. Let's go, kill.
Prescott on 1st down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week. And this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Check 56. Hey, check 52. He's coming.
Here's Elliott. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. 3 straight runs now, and that defense is held.
Yeah, we often talk about how the low man wins, right? Who wins leverage at the line of scrimmage. But it's not just that leverage. It's leverage with power. Who takes the line of scrimmage and moves it one way or the other? Right now I can imagine the defense yelling at the offense, hey, guys, if I were you, I'd kick it. You're not getting in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I know what play you about to do. I'm finna send everything. I'm finna send 6.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Open man is Michael Thomas. 14 yards is the pickup, 1st down New Orleans. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Shit.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good shit.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, Everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
54, Mike. 54 is Mike. Ready? 54. Here we go, D. Hey, Wahoo.
Now Darnold. Escaping the pressure. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
What you doing,
Marcus
man?
Lawrence, his second sack of the night.
Too predictable.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player,
Then you took the block
disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Check 43.
And they are going for it. Darnold. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
47.
Prescott now. He's got the connection to Cooper. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Hey, kill. 27.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Elliott.
Oh.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Check right 47. Silver, we're going to 54. Hey, watch it.
Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Oh, he
He
tripped.
is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
The trip on the
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm so pissed they made Ohio State number 1.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, how the fuck do you like what? That shit be stupid as fuck. Niggas don't play nobody if you get to get a ticket to the fucking.
Ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
To be honest, shit, Georgia shouldn't even be 4. We should be 5. Alabama should be 4. But I'm guessing strength of
play action. Darnold looking long for Thomas. It got his man complete.
This nigga Thomas just mouthed over 4 for us.
All the way down to the 32.
Wow. I thought the trait was called double me trait, and I definitely doubled him. And he still caught the
So the
fucking
big
ball.
play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at this idiot.
Call it a loss of 14 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Play action. It's Darnold. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
What league is this? The fuck is he talking about?
A quick throw here out to Cobb. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
You ain't going to cover your man.
This one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's brought
trying
down,
to catch me throwing it on the Cooper on the back side.
Nope. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Cooper was the target there, but now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I can't believe that you play. I can't believe that you let you play. Under. 56 to Mike. 56 is to Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike, let's go 46.
And again, it's Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You've got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Caught by Cobb. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
47. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be 26.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
Oh yeah, they say the away person got a broadcast.
When you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching? And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. He's picked off in his own 47. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cowboys, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.